to Lopez. Ellington with it. Picked up by Monty Eunice. The shot's good from Ellington.
I try.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponent. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe two, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
Didn't think that was going to go in. 13 points for James Harden.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Yeah, gonna have to shave the beard.
Call him the beard. James Harden, not just iconic, but also entering the conversation for the best player in the NBA.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. Ellington the best to Jack. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Young dishes to Ellington. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And speaking of Harden and being the best, he'd certainly tell you so. He referred to himself as the best all-around player in the league. What do you think?
And I think he's right in that category. A lot of people laughed him off when he said that, but he's been a legitimate MVP candidate. His defense has gotten better, and obviously his offensive game is off the charts. From James Harden. A signature slam right there from the big fella.
Not for long.
How many of those have we seen before?
And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Yep. We play evil.
It's Jack. And Beverly kicks to Ariza. And there's the 30-second violation. Brooklyn making some
You stayed in the
Robinson's checked in for Young.
the foul box for too long.
Ellington. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Nets leading by 6.
Who the? Why was I Bogdanovich?
Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Beverly.
Let's go.
Beverly's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Howard up on top. Fades back. And that's an air ball.
That was an air ball.
Lopez passes to Sloan. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
All about the fouls.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be waiting.
Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Not much to complain about for Brooklyn fans with the Nets road play last year. Looked pretty
There's no way.
they did at home.
And Kevin, that
You're not fucking Steph Curry.
They were 19 and 22 on the road, exactly the same record they had at Barclays.
Got that one up quick. And the Nets lead by 6.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
No good from Beasley.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Wasn't even.
The dish to Howard. Pass to Harden. And that comes off the assist by
There was literally
Howard.
4 of my guys standing there.
18 points for James Harden.
And really the scoring this quarter has
James
been
Harden?
just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Sloan. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Beverly dishes to Harden. With the fadeaway. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Robinson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line.
Who the hell's taking these shots?
Houston with a
Oh,
big group
Robinson.
substitution here. Cabela's checked in. Montejunas comes in for Michael Beasley. Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there.
Hey,
huh?
don't hit the
Could be,
midget.
Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an
There's mine.
opponent reeling.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Now Jack. 5 points in the game. To the wing right side. Hollis Jefferson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Too much
And
time.
that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Yep.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is up to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point.
Yes, you do.
Rockets trail by 6. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Bogdanovich out there with Karasov. Then it's Jarrett Jack. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Young in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A shot
Yep,
by
I
Harden.
was.
Wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Rockets.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And the
Horse
bucket
shit.
counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That was all ball.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dwight Howard. He's
What?
checked in for Capella. Beasley comes in for Montejunas. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Good D by Howard.
Bull
The
cracker,
mechanics
Jack.
totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here.
Should have shot it. Why am I fucking Dwight? Not Dwight Howard. Brooke Lopez.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Launches a 3. The rebound by Harden. Houston in the lead. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Oh,
Last
again.
touch by Beverly. And Brooklyn has possession. Ellington kicks to Young.
Yep.
It's deflected. And here we go. Houston running again. Here's Ariza. And he gets the friendly spin.
Baloney.
That one drops.
Itch.
Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them
Don't worry.
make the extra effort from an
I'm gonna make sure
defensive
Ariza
standpoint,
doesn't walk after
closing
this
out
game.
airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke.
I
who's
did
across
not.
the way on the
I did
sideline.
not shoot that ball.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high percentage looks.
Yeah.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and
I
change it
figured.
up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Out to the right wing. Back to Beverly. Young with the steal. The shot's good from Ellington. And the Nets lead by 1.
Are you
And
sure?
An important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
The
He is.
activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break.
Jared Jack.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly got it. Rejected by Young. And he jams it with authority.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it.
All right.
And then excellent execution.
Howard, the pass to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston.
What, you have to kick your brother out?
Goes back up. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Howard.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beasley outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist.
Bach.
Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break
Supposed to
just
throw it to Brock.
dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points.
Good
on the
job.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here's Howard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Shot by Jack, wide open. And
Come on, Bach. You gotta get a
range.
damn rebound, man.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
There's the
That
lead.
was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into
Horse
the
shit! I was in the middle of that.
Harden kicks to Beasley. The pass to Beverly. Ariza outside. Back to Beverly. The Rockets with another miss. And Young, here we go.
They do have a foul to give here.
You might see them use
Now
it
you need that
at some
3.
point.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 3. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
Harden kicks to Howard. Back to Harden. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That's his first foul. And here's Harden for 3.
Baloney. Baloney is what I say to that.
And oh, that was an enormous
Fuck you,
three-pointer.
beard.
Timeout called. The
Yeah, but I
Nets.
called a timeout, so I'm on your half of the court.
Here's Ellington. Oh, off target. The
Yes!
dagger. He drills the game winner.
Oh! And he wins it at the buzzer.
Woo!
Finish. What a remarkable way to close it out. Game time.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this
Did I
is
pull
the
my
kind of win
mic
you
out?
have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Sharif.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.